Oh my goodness. Oh,
Ultimately,
good job by
that's where
Perez. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
The guillotine.
Oh,
man.
Let's take a closer look. As Figueiredo closes the distance with an overhand, Perez slips on the inside and enters a single leg, and he drives Figueiredo against the fence to begin setting up his takedown. Perez opens up his hips slightly to create some space, then brings Figueiredo's leg across his body where he can use both arms to elevate it. The higher he lifts Figueiredo's leg, the harder it will be for Figueiredo to balance on his right leg. Now all Perez needs to do is kick Figueiredo's leg out from under him and he'll finish the takedown in side control. Figueiredo can try and keep his balance and slip his leg out. It's not impossible, but it's extremely difficult, and he risks getting taken down into a bad position. So Figueiredo accepts that he'll go to the ground and creatively attempts a scissor takedown. For this takedown, ideally Figueiredo would weave his left leg between Perez's legs, post on the mat with his right arm, and swing his right leg behind to make contact with the back of Perez's knee. This would cause Perez's knees to buckle, and he would fall back into the saddle position where he could begin to attack Perez's legs. But because Perez has control of this leg, he's unable to make contact with Perez's left leg, so Perez was able to keep his balance and stay on his feet. Even though this scissor takedown was unsuccessful, it put Figueiredo in a much better position than bottom side control had Perez finished the single leg. Perez now has to make sure that his right knee gets past Figueiredo's hips to protect himself from the leg attacks. Once he does this, he's completely safe, and this now turns into a scramble. Figueiredo needs to bring his left leg out from in front of Perez, otherwise Perez can pass with a side smash. But once he does this, Perez has effectively passed his guard. He just needs to settle into side control. So Figueiredo rolls over into a turtle position. He continues rolling over, and instead of chasing his back, Perez gets a body lock to set up a pass, but he left enough space under his neck for Figueiredo to reach back and snatch up a guillotine. Perez needs to get to the opposite side of Figueiredo's body as his head to be safe from the guillotine, but as he starts to step over, Figueiredo uses his left foot to hook onto Perez's leg and stop him. Once Figueiredo locks up his closed guard, the only way for Perez to escape is by slipping his head out from the grip, but it was too tight and he was forced to tap.